Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm Terry at Holding Your Space. Welcome to Meditation Tribe. And anytime you see this, it's a great time to meditate. Hey, Juno, how are you, beautiful? Okay, Sharon. Hey, honey. Slept well and ready for such amazing times. Sharon says, I'm terrible at email stuff, but can someone help me brainstorm how to get some numbers or any ideas? I'm grateful for your energy, care, and concern. Interesting. Are you talking about inner programming? Yeah. Hey, Lottie B, Fatima, blessings to you. Yeah, I hope you and your husband are doing well. I hope everything went well yesterday, Fatima. Lots of love to you, dear. Teresa Ford, good morning, beautiful. Okay, you're holding space to wait till October to check again if everything is okay. That sounds like really good news, Fatima. It feels really good. So I hope you're happy. I hope you're at peace with it, as much as you can be. I know sometimes it's scary to wait for stuff, but it feels good. Hey, Richie's Reach, how are you, beautiful? Beautiful. I got a phone call the other day, and I looked down. I saw a D, and I thought it was Diana. So I picked up the phone and I said, "Hey, darling," and it was my neighbor down the street. And he was like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "Oh, hi, Dave. Sorry." Anyway, Teresa Ford, I'm great. How are you, honey? A little bit of heavy energy today. Yeah, we're believing in you, Fatima, right? Definitely, we're believing in you. All is well. Oh, yeah. Fatima, let us know if there's anything we can do to support you at this time. Anything at all. Oh, we continue to pray for our wonderful community as well. Yeah. The dog woke you up at 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I gotta say, I forgot to set my alarm last night, which I just set it on my phone. But sometimes I have my phone on silent, so it doesn't work. And I woke up by Thor this morning at a huge crack of thunder. And it was quite a bit later than I usually wake up, but it was nice. And anyway, it was nice to wake up by a huge thunderstorm. I felt very important. Yeah, Juno is so kind, isn't she? She's amazing. Yeah, Juno, we were looking for you last night. We were talking to somebody about, Mark, Spirit Whisperer was on. We were talking to him about castor oil, and he had something with his jaw. If you see him out today, I knew that you'd have something that he could do with his to help his jaw. Lottie B, hugs from Spirit. I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you can have a nap or catch up on the rest. Yeah. Juno, just a reflection of our amazing community. We are all aspects of each other, aren't we? I mean, if you believe that we're all interconnected, then we are all aspects. And don't you feel like sometimes you've been saying things and nobody ever heard you? But then they catch it. And I know I do that too with like, I'm always talking about Deepak, but with Deepak, if I go to a retreat and all of a sudden something really rings true. And I'm like, I know he's been saying that for 20 years, but I think I got it today. And sometimes we do that to each other, don't we? Like we've been talking about something for a long time, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, shebang, shebang. Oh, honey, thank you. Do you know, I can't wait. I had a funny dream about gifts last night. I was My son went to this school, and so did my brothers. And it's a Eric wasn't there for very long. We couldn't afford, um, however many years it would have been of it, but um, it was a very exclusive school, and I was at the exclusive school, and I was shopping for diamonds and emeralds, diamond and emerald jewelry, and knowing full well that it probably cost as much as my house, and I wasn't going to buy it, but really interested in it. And Ingrid was in the back room, like she was going to school there, and she was giving everything away out the back door to everybody. I was like, okay, that's my girl. And then, one of the moms sat and talked to me and said, she can't give it all away. She won't be able to go here. So anyway, I thought, good for her. Good morning, beautiful people. Fogo Poco, healing from my GI tract this morning. All right, Kaylee. Made it about halfway to work and then had the worst stomach cramps. I was breathing through them like contractions. Pogo, you got it. Have you been to see a doctor, dear? I'm sure you have. Who was it recently that had something similar and had diverticulitis? I can't remember, but it was somebody in the group. Hey, honey. Yeah, it's just about this month's show, Gerald. It's nothing that you're not in trouble. I know somebody asked me yesterday if they could call me, and I'm like, sure. I thought, oh, I'm in trouble. That was the first thing I thought. But you're never in trouble, Gerald. Yeah, it's just about that. I will definitely email you today or text you. Hey, Lori. Lori Hensinger. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Fogo, you got a dream last night. Yay. Yeah, 11 in chat. Yeah. Gives me 2 pillars. Yeah, I like the number 11, right? Number 11's good. Yeah. So now we've got 31, 32. Sharon Robinson, do you live in the USA? Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I've got the 5s too. Gina mailed out 9 packages yesterday. 3 of them cost $555. They are showing up a lot, aren't they? Isn't that change? You guys know more about numerology than I do, but I think it's change. Hey, warrior girl, how you doing? Yeah, thank you. There is a community outreach number for all sorts of info, 211. Oh, good to know. Hey, Scott, how are you this morning? I bet your ears were burning yesterday. We were talking about how nice you are. How easy to work with. Scott does meditations on his channel too, you guys. He's has a really soft and easy voice and message. It's a delight. Good morning, Barbara. How are you? I love the butterflies. Oh, spring has sprung. Do you need to share, Terry? Good morning. I love. How did everyone do with all the truth the other day about ourselves and relationships? Wow. That's right. We did inner child yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, how did everyone do with that? It was kind of an amazing day. I did realize that stuff about us being aspects of each other, and we take what we want kind of out of that, or we take what we need out of that. Like we hear what we hear what we need. And that's that. I think that is a spiritual quality, listening, don't you? And I think it's a spiritual quality to speak clearly too. And I feel like a lot of empaths were kind of taught not to speak clearly, either because we were weird, because we knew things, that were going to happen, or because we didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings. And anyway, just thoughts, musings. Juno, so sorry to hear that. Holding thumbs harmonizes stomach function energy. Ring fingers for large intestines, pinky fingers for small intestines. So holding thumbs, okay, and then ring fingers and small pinkies. Wow. Yeah. Oh, Sharon. Let's see. Oh, I'm way behind on everybody. Sorry, you guys. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Beautiful. Always love to have the Teresas in here. Teresa Ford, Teresa Baltazar. Now TK will come by, and we'll get all our Teresas in. Oh, good. Okay, Juno. Yeah. 5 is the number of change and the number of man, also the number of regeneration. Well, regeneration is a beautiful word, isn't it? I love that. Oh, Brenda's here. Hey, Brenda. How you doing? Oh, hey, Teresa. The Federal Communications Commission, FCC, designed a 211 as the 3-digit number for information and referrals to social services and other assistance. Yeah, we have a 311 number for our city. And it's really nice because if you need to know about trash day or bulky item pickup or, other services that you need, financial services or whatnot, or, social services, it's a really easy, I guess, does everybody have that 311? I don't know. But it's really good for local services. Yeah. Juno, Teresa Ford. Gonna put Lady G in for healing. Definitely. Fatima and husband. So, multitask lurking. Gerald says hi to everybody. Yeah, so many physical symptoms of our bodies adapting, aren't there? Oh, okay. Teresa Ford says she thinks it's, you can get local on 211 too. Oh, Fogo says there's medications that I can take that can affect my GI, but it's not happened in a while this badly. Oh, that's right, Jane. There was a woman that I used to see at all the retreats and from Chopra, and she was from Mexico, and she was an Ayurvedic doctor, and she would always bring a big bag of fennel. And I would always sit by her and eat her fennel because that Ayurvedic food is delicious and healthy. But man, when you go right on it, boom, it'll do some stuff to your tummy. Hey, Marvy, how are you? Good morning. Right. Yeah, diverticulitis is the worst. You had that a few years ago. Yeah, I think somebody else in the community had it recently after something. And then my dad had it too. He had gone in, he didn't know what was going on. But yeah. Yeah. Fatima. Yeah. Teresa and Lori, I was just thinking of you. That's beautiful. There's the beautiful Val. Val and Diana had a great show last night about the new moon. I got out my cinnamon this morning again and threw it out there. I was just talking about my dream of manifesting all sorts of jewels, and Ingrid being in the back door and giving everything away. she was taking loaves of bread, beautiful golden whole wheat loaves of bread, and replacing all the white bread that the kids had. Like they get these little things of white bread. She'd take it away from them and give them all the really golden, beautiful bread. Oh, wow. Jane, you got 9 hours. Yeah, it does make a big difference, doesn't it? Yep, here it comes. We're there, man. Yeah, and in that fifth dimension, it is a huge transformation, and it's like things look different, things sound different, we speak differently. What? Oh, Teresa, you've been drawing fives with both hands backwards and forwards during my walks. You're totally reprogramming the universe, aren't you, Teresa? Ooh, Blue Jays. Love Blue Jays. Excuse me. Mary says, Fogo, I had a terrible belly pains yesterday and drinking aloe vera juice. Yeah, George's brand is the best and can help you. You can Google the benefits of aloe vera juice. Yeah, aloe vera juice is a huge Ayurvedic remedy. And they always say to drink a small container of it, like a shot of it in the morning. I need to go buy some out of it. Scott's gentle side of Scorpio, right? Yeah, happy Wednesday, Jill. How are you? Oh, Jane. Today is a 3. Something divine. Yeah. Hypnicity. I tried to find decent instructions for starting your YouTube channel. Got nothing but confused. I'm just not getting it. I'll try again today. I just hit on hypnicity. But I'm the person that I cook everything on high, right, until it starts to burn, and then I turn it down. And that's kind of how I jumped into YouTube. And if you go back and look at my early videos, you'll realize that. So I don't, expect anybody to do that because it's interesting. But yeah, it's like Steve Jobs, right? I think that's the success of Apple is that you could just push the on button and start. And it was kind of self-explanatory. There weren't too many knobs and pulls, but I didn't watch a lot of YouTube videos to figure it out because I would have been lost. Drawing fives with the pointer and middle finger held together. Pointer and middle finger held together. It's like a wand, isn't it, when you do that? Wow. That's really amazing. Yeah. It's kind of like a divining rod is what they're showing me when you do that, Teresa. I'm sure Juno knows what that means. Hey, Lori. Oh, there we go. To help with diverticulitis, place both hands on the lower rib cage below the breast. Okay. Willow Love is shining. Look at that. I love that picture, Willow. You are shining, my dear. Beautiful. Yeah. A lot of repetitive. Yeah, the ones every time I look at the clock, it's either 11:11 or 1:11. Getting the 444s. Yeah, lots of synchronicities coming in. Fatima's blessing everybody. People who loved us tried to keep us safe by hushing us when we said weird things. That's held over from witch burning. Shh, it's not safe to say. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. That's good to know, Teresa. And I think that's, yeah. And we probably try to do that with our kids, a lot of us too. Ooh, license plates. Yeah. Willow's on the road. So isn't it interesting how many, and looking at the states that you see every day too. That's always interesting to me. Good morning. The fabulous bookers are here. Good morning. I hope you are awake this morning. Right, Carolyn? Girl, I just almost slept through it. We had a huge crack of thunder here, like a thunderstorm that lasted about 5 minutes. And I had my phone on silent, so my alarm didn't work. Gypsy JJ, hello. Oh, Fogo, you have 311 there in Ontario, and I have 311. So much magic is from Africa. She is the golden diamond laden. I have always gotten that too, Leah. I have gotten that there is something to do with Africa that's going to hold us all together, and they're going to become quite wealthy. Like they have something there that they're either going to mine or something that they're going to do with natural resources that is going to change the dynamics there. I don't know that it'll happen within the next 10 years, but um, I feel like it's going to be of great importance. And of course, it already is of great importance, right? It's the start of our species. Sonia, just back making coffee, looking forward to getting energy back up to get things done, but feel like resting so much. Maybe spirit is slowing me down. Sonia, yeah. I was thinking about that this morning too, like the storms that have come through. A lot of people have lost power and whatnot. And time to just, I mean, what a metaphor, right? Losing power. So time to just relax. Yeah. Oh, Barbara, your town is known for monarch butterflies. Do you get the migration through? I've always wanted to see that, the monarch butterfly migration. Yeah. Oh, Lori, your day was delightful yesterday. Connecting so deeply with little me yesterday was life changing. The new moon added new connections to wholeness in my heart. Oh, honey, that's beautiful. Um, Safety Energy Lock 5 is located inside the foot at the heel, just below the ankle bone. Hold there to facilitate change or regeneration. Okay, bang. That is amazing. Is Amy here? I missed her. Hey, Amy, how are you, beautiful? Didn't see her sneak in. Beautiful soul. Okay, well, I got some. Yeah, Africa has gone through so much, right? Oh, Juno, you live very close to the hummingbird capital. Capital. Blah. I can't say capital. It's like it's got a wiggle in it. Yeah, Leah, your knee. Yeah, my feet too. Right, shocked nerves. Yeah, and sometimes when I stand up, I like, whew, not with dizziness, but with the energy at the soles of my feet. Oh, Carolyn, the monarch butterfly is the symbol of your grandfather. I love that. So I've got some news. A couple of things to talk about this morning. Our friend Chris passed last night, and you'll know her from Freebird Spirit, but she was also a member of this community. She would slide in and out, and she wouldn't always announce that she was here, but she was a soul, or is a soul. She flew out on the new moon, which makes sense because it was a very divine timing. And yeah, yeah. Oh, got a video of a raven just now, Willow. Yeah, that might be Chris. So anyway, it's we want to honor her today too, and her light and her passage. And she was ready, and I think you guys have heard me talk about Chris before, that she was curious about everything. She was a scholar. I don't know how many degrees she held, kind of like Allie, right? Allie Martin from Heart and Soul Connected, that they were both very curious. And Chris has that curiosity that when someone would say something that was offensive, instead of being offensive, she would smile at him and say, well, that's interesting. Let's talk about that. Why do you feel like that? What is it that makes you think like that? And she had that social discourse about her. And that must have been amazing to find, because her life wasn't always so easy, probably, being a little different in this world. Yeah. She's already flying, Fatima. But yeah, blessing her on her journey. So, she is, um, out there with us always. Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna be able to access so much knowledge. I love that, Kim, right? Yeah. I think she was excited about it. She didn't look at it with fear, and that's huge, because curiosity is the opposite of fear, isn't it? And curiosity is a big part of finding love in yourself and, love in the world, because if we can be curious about somebody and why they think that way or why they do things that way, what makes them feel like that? We can really have peace on the planet. Oh, Carolyn, that's beautiful. May she ride on the wings of angels. Yeah, yeah. She won the round on this Earth game. She certainly did. Yeah. Hey, Dolly, how are you this morning? Beautiful. That is right. Curiosity is a great replacement over fear and judgment. 100%. Yeah. I've been told when we graduate or leave this body, that's the anniversary that a lot of souls celebrate, right? Instead of the anniversary of when we're born. Though on Earth we like to celebrate both, don't we? Of our ancestors and friends. So graduation to celebrate, they do. Yeah, Jane. So I love that. Yeah. Um, hey, Teresa Ford and Juno, if you guys want each other's emails, I can send them to you too, because I think I've got both of yours. So, or you can do it here and just delete it after you're done, so you don't get spammed. I don't think anybody spams on here, but who knows who'll watch it later. Leah says, Terry, I'm concerned we're becoming crystalline from flesh. Do we pass? How's this happening? Huh. We're becoming crystalline from flesh. How do we pass this? How's this happening? Can you expand on that, Leah? Like, our flesh is becoming crystalline. There's monasteries you can go into in the East. I've been to some in Thailand, and you walk in and they have bodies in glass boxes of ancient masters that are like 300 years old, and they're just sitting there in meditation. And it's quite interesting. Yeah, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. She went home. Oh, that's what Sylvia Brown said too. Yeah, important anniversary when they transitioned. Maybe that's where I heard it. We are becoming light, right, Leah? Yeah, 100% we're becoming light. Yeah, and our bodies are absorbing that. So I get that now. Yeah, we are becoming light, and our bodies are absorbing that light. So we get the physical form, the emotional form, and our auric field, and then also our light bodies, like a hologram. I always see outside our auric field of just light. And as we start to absorb that, it does change our physical form completely. But it also creates something that they call lightness of being. And we do that when we put our hands to our heart and say, what is it? A joyful, energetic body, loving, compassionate heart, and quick, alert mind, lightness of being. I think that's also called Sat Chit Ananda. So that lightness of being, and it's sometimes it is hard to. It does feel different, doesn't it, Leah? Yeah, when your body walks a little lighter. It's fun though. Yeah. Um, yeah. It was odd the first time I saw it. I gotta say hypnicity, I was like, "Okay," you know, but I was like, "Okay, so what is this? What does that mean?" And, of course, not a lot of people spoke English when I went to see that and, where I was, so I just nodded, smile and wave, and, figure it out later, but hey, artists and oracles, energetic chat here. Yeah, yeah, the chat just went up, right through the roof. It's palpitating now. Yeah, hypnicity, unanimated soul bags are hard to look at. Yeah, they are. Lori says it's an internal shift in all of us to become luminescent beings. Oh, I like that term though, Lori. I haven't heard that used before. See, I haven't heard it. I'm sure people have said it to me so many times, but now it clicks. This might not be the correct term. I love that term. I can't remember what what do you say, Val? What do you call it? Illuminate. Illumination portal. Hey, Kim. Are we talking about our human bodies becoming silica-based instead of carbon-based? Ooh, Kim. And that is like, I love your picture because that looks like the burning bush, only it's the spirit bush. That's beautiful. Okay. You guys are going to email each other. Yeah. 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 It was different, but it didn't feel odd because it was it was at a very famous temple in Shanghai. And, when you're in a different area and you're out of your norm, it's easier to accept things, right? And maybe that's how we're working, how we're moving so fast in spirit world, because we are out of the norm of what we do on this planet or what we thought we were supposed to do, right? And when things come in like shamans waving crystals and angels throwing stardust and seeing our inner child and playing with them, things do look differently, and it's easier to accept it. So, yeah, I love that. I love that, Leah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, it jumped again. Sorry. We are craving lighter, alive foods. Yeah, except for chocolate, right? I'm kind of hooked on cacao too in my morning coffee with mushroom and honey and cinnamon and collagen. Power. Our planet is shifting from having a magnet field to becoming crystalline. We are following the changes that are manifesting inside Mother Gaia. Love that, Lori. Love that. Yeah, finally became a donor, but before felt funny about going into different bodies. Yeah, so I think somebody used to talk about that too. Can't remember if it was Edgar Casey, but somebody way back when would talk about how we have the energy inside our bodies. And if you gave donations of your body after you pass, that that person would get some of your energy. And they do say that after you've had a transplant, that you do have a different energy a lot of times, that there is some energy of the soul still left there. And anyway, it's really interesting. Okay, sorry guys. As George would say, my co-pilot's coming in. My nose is running. So, yeah, to some degree, we are all morphing, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Fogo. Right. I was raised Catholic, and we have a visitation. We have a lot of stuff when somebody goes. We have a rosary. We have a visitation. where it'll usually be open casket. And I got a funny thing to say. When my dad passed, um, we waited a little while because we were waiting on the priest to come do last rites, which I guess they don't do that anymore. And so, we waited like an hour or something. Anyway, then he went to the funeral home. But they did the makeup on him, and it just didn't look like him at all. I was asking him to change it, but I had to laugh because I thought, oh my gosh, Dad would be laughing about that. It didn't look like him. And I thought I could have it be closed, but I'm just going to have it be open and see what happens. Not that it was going to be a funny thing, but that there's so much else going on that this is like almost a bright shining ray, because it was like I could look at that and think, what does that matter? And everything, right? Makeup on a body that you've left. And it was, and some of my aunts did come up to me and say, really doesn't look like him, Terry. I was like, I know, I don't think he'd like that, do you? Or he'd be laughing about that, wouldn't he? And yeah. Anyway, it is odd. Okay. What? Dan seems 43 messages you have again, Terry. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm missing people. I've been learning more about the heart, remembering our life, Lori says. Yeah. Oh, what happened? You went to a funeral yesterday for a friend, and it's been a while since I've seen someone in a casket. I observed how much he didn't look like himself. Isn't that exactly it? Because you know that they wouldn't care about it, right? They've left it. And once the soul leaves the body, it is just, I think Dr. Gale calls it a bodysuit. And she talks about how, she's been on ships and they'll wheel in like a rolling rack, like you'd roll in at a dry cleaners or a fashion show or whatever, and it has all these suits on it hanging on hangers, and they're bodysuits. So if you need to be in Octarian that day, or if you need to be, depending on what planet you're going to, you'll put on that suit. Anyway, Mary, this may be stupid. There's nothing stupid. There's only curiosity. But maybe this had something about the DNA changes in plastics in our body, food, water, morphine, so this poison no longer affects us. Wow, Mary. Yeah. I love that. Love that. There she is. Diana is walking with all of us in her pocket. So, party in your pocket. Yeah, so many condolences about your friend, Dolly. Yeah. The animating force has left the body. Right. Whoa. He was 99 years old. He was a World War II vet and a firefighter for 41 years. Great guy. I will miss him. Yeah. Okay. It will make healing with mental health issues attaching to the heart and healing. Oh, wow. Being never afraid. Right? Never alone, never afraid. Lead with love. Those are beautiful things. Yeah. Plastics are made from oil. Yeah. Oh, let me see this. Oh, Liz says, told the undertaker if he did not take the tangerine lipstick off my dad, he would soon sit up and knock him one. I got to say, that was my dad. They really puffed up his lips. And we have big lips anyway in our family, but his was really pronounced, and they were kind of orange. Yeah, he did look like a movie star or something, and not from a good time when it was natural, but like back in the 40s or 30s, 20s. Let's see, I'm so glad I have the memory of seeing my mom in the box. My dad was cremated. We took part of his ashes to Switzerland, and half were buried with my mom. Wow, that's beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. Right? Teresa Ford? Yeah. Grateful for your body. Move my spirit around the earth, but once I don't need it anymore, I hope it gets recycled. Gives the useful bits to those who need them and compost the rest. Yeah, don't fill it full of junk, right? Okay. Yeah, we're going to clear the energy. You're right, hypnicity. We'll stop talking about body parts. Anyway, funny how we get on these subjects just like little kids, isn't it? So I'm going to do something here because um, George has kind of shown me this lately. And this is George's crystal pendulum that he gave me before he left. He didn't know he was giving it to me, but he did. So anyway, it was in a piece of pottery that he gave me. And he said, "You keep that there till I come for it." I said, "Okay, I will." But I thought, I know you're saying that, but I know it's going to be here. So he says if we want to clear things out, he will come in and clear it out. And this is him clearing the energy with the crystals. And then this is him bringing in love. So, and it's funny because this is a dancing pendulum. It's like it kind of dances when it brings in love. So anyway, so it's a really good way to clear things out. And okay, bringing in love and light and clearing our energy. Yeah, thank you, George. Hypnicity. You want to be like an elephant and wander off. Amen to that. All right. Let's take 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nostrils, letting go through the mouth, breathing in again, and letting go again through the mouth. Feel your shoulders slide down your back, your arms ease, your palms vibrate, tingle a little. Maybe you start to move a little your body, just like little kids and monks, kind of moving to the balance of the earth, the circadian rhythm. Breathing in again, all the way up to your third eye, letting go through your mouth, all the way to your root chakra. Give it a big push here, just like a shaman, letting go of anything that's trapped. You might even give it another push, seeing a little powder come out or clouds, things that we've held back in our bodies. We need to release and let go of. Now calling in 33 trillion angels, as many angels as you'd like. Seeing the divine masters around us, many. There's a lot of masters on the planet that come here too. So just acknowledging them, who you see, visitors. You ever see that? We'll do that today. Noticing who comes forward, their energy, bringing in our ancestors. And first, we're going to start with the ancestors of the planet. So, acknowledging planet Earth, Gaia, her energy, and all the ancient ones that reside here on this planet, feeling their energy. They've been quiet for a long time, many of them. And we're going to start hearing their voices or feeling them. Many of us will already feel them. Feeling their deep strength, their drum, flapping of their wings, and the rivers, the ancient ones in the rivers, and the oceans. Feeling their movement, their flow, how they guide us. how they want us to play sometimes. All right. Now calling in our ancestors, your ancestors, from this lifetime and many others, parents, grandparents, some that might have looked funny in the box, or even monks and temples in Thailand and all over the world. Calling in all these ancestors, these spirits, acknowledging their wisdom and that they're here to serve. And they're curious about us, how we're going to play this game called Earth. Maybe they give us guides, point us in different directions, sometimes stop us in our tracks so we can regain our strength, handing out wisdom. Now calling in the elementals, all those around the planet and in the sky, feeling their energy as it comes in, sparkles, fluidity, all the light and love, feeling it all around you. And there's a lightness of being with many of these elementals. So when we call them in, just noticing that lightness, how it shines around the planet, and how it helps with the ley lines they're talking about. So, wow, I hadn't thought about that, but I guess every time we call in the elementals, we call in the ley lines. So just acknowledging them all around the planet, the patterns they make, how they flow through the planet, sometimes with the rivers, sometimes with the light. Sometimes we step on them, walk with them. Now, let's call in our circle. I feel like today is a day to have community, knowing that we have each other's back, knowing that we're never alone. Anybody else get tears here? It's like a beautiful thing that we've started here, that we're carrying on. They're saying our ancestors did this. We've done this in other lifetimes. So feeling it as you join hands, if you want to, or link arms, giving a squeeze to the person on your right, and feeling it come full circle. The energy lights up. Noticing the energy of the ley lines lighting up while we do this, like turning on a switch all around the planet. And as that switch lights up, other light beings come alive, whether it's from being in the vicinity of your light, or light beings that say, hey, what's that? Curiosity. Beams of light. Now, let's just be here for a minute together, feeling the friendship, the kinship, the camaraderie, the humor of it, the laughter, and also the depths of being able to share our growth opportunities, our pains, our illness. And let's just notice that we're never alone. We're always held in love and peace, love and kindness. And let's spread that out. Again, seeing our angels behind us, arms linked, wings linked, our ancestors. And noticing suddenly that we're no longer on the planet, that there is no time or space here. When we work with angels and ascended masters and ancestors, it takes us very deep, very quickly, and filling the space. The moon, the sun, the stars of this new moon. And noticing these planets, these stars are our ancestors as well. They're all a part of the puzzle. Have we been listening to them? Do you hear a special message from the day? The birds might bring it, the winged ones. Noticing this is where a lot of our programming comes from, our downloads. And feeling their energy. Noticing this is also part of the source from ley lines, crystalline energy in the universe. And interconnecting all of us. We are one. Then noticing the bright white light above that, or around that, or in that. Creator, universal energy. You might see clouds or haze, black and white, darkness and light. And look for the space between light, the gap. Just pure peace. The space between thoughts. Space between atoms. Let's give ourselves a few minutes here of silence. If you'd like a silent mantra, if your mind wanders, aham or soham, I am, instantly take you deeper. And as you feel your bodies lifted up, your light body, noticing how interconnected we are here. With all different types of beings. Then imagine here some mountain ranges around us. We can create them because this is a space of universal energy, creator. See a mountain range around you. Notice on the tops of those mountains. Who stands there? You might see ascended masters and angels. And today, let's see ourselves as well. And here you stand, watching in the space, knowing that you hold a space here, and feeling that in your heart, a part of the field of Akash, Brahman, Creator, God, Goddess, your divinity. And they're talking about us coming forward and taking our divine space, standing tall or floating. All right. If you'd like, you can link up here again in the space of divinity, feeling our tribe, noticing there are many tribes here. We've been here before. We're just remembering. So starting to notice some planets, some stars, a galaxy, maybe a few universes. Acknowledging them, weaving through them, creating new light, maybe tracing the number 5. Moving energy, manipulating, manifesting, and coming back to the mountains, the place of oneness, back through the sun, the moon, and the stars, flying, floating, or just through a wormhole even, however you want to travel. Seeing the earth covered in dogs and lightnings, noticing them awakening, coming back to wherever you are on the planet today. Seeing your body, your bodies, your light body is glowing, pulsating. Others are awakening around you just from being in your presence. Seeing your auric field, calm, cool, curious. Here, let's acknowledge anyone that needs healing in their physical bodies, in their auric field. So we're going to recognize and hold space today for Fatima and her husband. Their beautiful energy, Fatima's beautiful energy. For Foco Poco in her stomach. For Dolly, Wifco Oracle, losing her great friend. For all those connected with Chris, holding space for them, sending pink light. Chris is sprinkling it. For Lady G, Deb H, for Keith, Allie's husband, for all the animals on the world, Zeppelin, and Tyler, for Jane and Teresa, coming back. Anybody here that needs it? Michael, Nick, coming back to your body, feeling the planet underneath you, solidly here, hearing her heartbeat, hearing Tyler waken us, and bringing our hands to our heart space, saying silently, loving, compassionate heart, joyful, energetic body, quick, alert mind, lightness of being. Breathing in and out. All right, everybody. Back. Oh, hey, Mr. Floyd. How are you? Mr. Floyd sounds beautiful. Spent a lot of time outside Durango in a cabin on top of a mountain 20 years ago. Wow, Juno. Juno's done it, man. Oh, you hitchhiked through Durango years ago, Mr. Floyd. Hey, Sonia. Yeah. Mary, when I meditate, I only see geometrical shapes. I have no idea what they mean, but I'm going to start to share what I see today. The endless knot and eggplant purple. Oh, Mary, that is so beautiful. Mary has beautiful light. Hi, Sharon. Love, light, and laughter to you too, beautiful. Wow. Mr. Floyd. We used to hitchhike, didn't we? We used to hitchhike all over the place. Yeah. Courtney Elf. Blessings, blessings. Hey, and Jane's here. Oh my gosh, Jane, I missed you. Walking meditation. That's how you first started meditating, Millie. I love that. Yeah. Oh, you walked through it. Yeah. Soaring, right, Millie? It was beautiful. Yeah, group hugs. Yeah. Mountain ranges. I live at the base, front range of the Rocky Mountains. I can look out my window and see the mountains from Rocky Mountain National Park. Mr. Floyd. That's amazing. Whirling in the flow, Leah. I love that. This caught my eye while we were meditating. Chocolate is alive, right? Everything has consciousness. What do you think chocolate has, or whipped cream? Teresa, with a heart full of trust, I welcome them home to my heart. Thank you, Anna Bear. Oh, what's Annie Bear posted a meditation this morning? I woke up late this morning. I have to go look at it. Yeah. Oh, Millie, your youngest turns 11 today. What a special day. Yeah. And what an opportune day to do it, right? So much energy. New moon. Very amazing. Yeah. Okay, so everybody go to Annie's channel and let's see that. And then if you get a chance, Diana and Val last night had an amazing thing going on. And I think Jane has a show today. If not, she has one on Thursday, I know, with Nancy. And somebody else. I saw something that you had coming up, Jane, that looked really good. Hey, Silver Star Priestess. Aw. Yeah, we missed you. It's beautiful to see your face again. Beautiful. Happy birthday, Zoe, right? Surrounding her in pink light today. Teresa Ford. Yeah. Well, everybody have a beautiful day. Willow, I just love how well you're doing. It's just so exciting. Oh, Silver Star, you're always welcome here, darling. You're always a part of this circle. Everybody. So, everybody go have a beautiful day. I am going to, I'm doing something interesting today. I'm doing a circle with a new group. So, well, this is going to be fun. And then somebody's going to be on. If anybody has a show today and you've got a channel, please put it in there. And if anybody needs to get a hold of me, email me at terryholdingyourspace@gmail.com. And for readings, or if you want to share emails with other people and you don't want to post it here. What was I looking at? Oh, yeah. Anybody else take a few minutes to get everything? Oh, yeah. Diana. I knew there was something important today. Diana and I are doing witches at 4:00. So anyway, something to do with light workers. Made my day again. Oh, Millie. Heather introduced you to me. I haven't seen Heather for a little while. She's amazing. I love her. Yes. Okay. You're going to be recording new and different videos. Yay. Yeah. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Lots of love. Namaste. My light sees